Yeah.
All right, great. We're live. Adam, so great to see you on video again. I feel like I talk to you more than I talk to my wife sometimes, and it's brilliant getting to know a man in England. I never really thought that I would have friends, over the pond, as they say over here. And if you are listening in for the first time and you're just catching this, my name is Jason VanBuskirk. I represent GreenSight. More importantly, the brand Turf Cloud, which is the golf industry's GreenSight product. And Adam, it's a pleasure to join you in this Turf Tech Live segment. What are you all about? Where do you come from?
So yeah, it's great, and the idea between us to get this channel going with a range of podcasts is a great idea, Jason. And it's likewise sort of we seem to be regularly chatting, more so than we ever would be if there wasn't this current pandemic. But I represent Soil Scout, the Finnish wireless underground sensor company. So having a partnership with GreenSight in the US is a great progression for us, and it brings up some joint work right across the world for all of us. So things like the opportunity to use video conferencing has helped us greatly, but now we've seen the opportunity to take this on and pass some messages on to the turfgrass community.
Well, it's fun. I don't know why I got the bug, the podcast bug or the live video bug. I just felt like you and I were talking so often about how we can take our product to the next level. Our partnership that we formed a couple months ago, I felt it was best to advertise and have these chats open to the turfgrass public and the agronomic public, and what we might be able to provide. And you hit the nail right on the head with live video. Being in the pandemic, I know I was consistently traveling around and being out and about in my vehicle, and I know you were the same. And it's been a little bit different in the last 6 months or so. And I think your idea of interviewing customers in general, and that's what I'm excited for, to bring in customers that are using our product, using your product, and asking them what do they see, not just about our product, but what do they see about technology in general and how they're using this stuff in the field.
Yeah, well, I think we've got a fantastic opportunity now to make this an interesting channel where we can bring in and interview current customers both on a triplicate from a drones basis, from the GreenSight drones, from Turf Cloud management dashboard basis, and see what people are gaining there, rather than us publicize what we feel our products are, which we're always going to broadcast how great they are. Let's get some real people with some real feedback on what they're actually accomplishing, what they're learning from all this, and also learning from the data from the Soil Scout underground sensors. As well as that, I think we've got a tremendous opportunity where we can invite in for interviews some industry professionals, maybe sort of senior level agronomists from the pesticides companies, some senior consultants from some of the industry supply chain, and also maybe some significant superintendents and turf managers that are yet to come across these products, but can give us some interesting lines on what they feel they could achieve.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was in a seminar probably at least 7 or 8 years ago at GIS, and one of the things that really stood out to me was the fact that industry professionals don't really care a whole lot about what you or I say, or what professors say, or what books say, but they really care about what each other says and how they're using it, how they're seeing it. And I think that although it's going to be fun to interview some of these industry professionals, such as professors or experts in their own right, whether it be wetting agents or weather stations or chemistry professionals, having the superintendent that is maybe never used our stuff even, I think would also be a good interview as well.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing is, it's sort of, without being too commercial, we're just raising awareness to the industry of how these products can help the industry. We're going through this awful pandemic globally at the moment, and us in the UK and you guys in the US are probably two of the most prominent countries that's been hit the hardest. So the industries that we represent as well have been hit. There's still a lot of golf courses that are running on a skeleton staff. And a lot of the other turfgrass venues, the baseball stadiums, the football stadiums of soccer in the UK, are running on shortened staff, having to rejig all renovation procedures and things like that, because the seasons have come a little bit funny due to this. So to me, it's all raising a bit of awareness. If we can help people could become a little bit more efficient, not change what they do, but become more efficient. It's all for the better good of the industry at the end of the day, because all we want to do is protect the industry that we work in.
Yeah, that's very true. And providing people with information, that I think that's what society is these days. It's information at your fingertips, and whether it be on a mower, in a golf cart, in the office even, or on the drive home, being able to provide content. I think 3, 4, 5 years ago, I would have said, well, people don't really care what I have to say. My information isn't really that valuable. But after talking with you and building up after the last 2 or 3 years here, I think that you and I together have a really tremendous duo in the sense of just talking, just discussing, letting people in on what is available currently, how do you and I see it, and I think that it's best for just conversation and feedback, most importantly. If people do happen to tune into our channel and tune into our videos and discussion, and they want to be heard and they want to be publicized in the open space, I personally invite, I know that you do too, invite people to say, hey, what about me? I want to be on here too.
Yeah, for sure. It's sort of, we're very lucky because we're in an industry where, in the time I've spent in this industry, I'm yet to meet somebody that I can't converse with on an enjoyable level. I like to get out and meet these people. I like to talk to them. I like to hear their stories, because every single person in this industry, from whatever level, from apprentice to superintendent to director of turfs to head greenkeeper, they've all got a unique story. And we want to hear that. We want to hear what we can do to help them, and even if they feel that things that we can do can help. So it'll be good that if viewers or listeners to what we're doing right now can hit us up with some comments or contact us through our standard contacts, email or WhatsApp or call. You let us know what you want to hear us talking about. You give us the subjects to talk about. We've got a tech sort of baseline, but tell us what you want us to talk about. We'll find out about that for you, and we'll use our knowledge from a commercial aspect and an agronomical aspect to bring you the best news that we can in this industry and help you learn more each day, because every day is a school day.
You're right. You got to have a absolute hunger for learning, and I really think you also touch on a really neat point too, in the fact that we're not just going to cover turfgrass topics and technology, so to speak. I really think it's necessary to touch on a lot of things that riddle, everyday professionals. Topics of staff, topics of mental health, topics of management, board members, really anything, because you and I are people too. And we tackle those same types of things on a given any given day, really. And we're going to bring up those topics and discuss. So with that being said, I think it's also necessary to maybe comment. I know you have some pretty pretty heavy heart. You have a heavy heart on the comments of trade shows and what's coming up. So,
I think it's sort of the industry globally is losing a lot of the trade shows, but the trade shows aren't just an opportunity for us as vendors to sort of solicit our wares at customers. Well, of course, that's a huge angle. But at the same time, from the turf professional point of view, they're the big gatherings, they're the big get-togethers of the year. The industry we're in worldwide, hugely down to social media, but the industry's tiny. Everybody knows everywhere. There's a link somewhere all of the time. Only today I was talking to a guy in Ireland who was a superintendent in Ireland, but he's also a turf grass pathologist. And he was talking about people in the US that I deal with. But so if the industry is losing these big social gatherings, that once or twice a year opportunity for you guys to get together, share a beer, look at GIS in Orlando last year, International Drive, every single bar was bustling hotbed of turf professionals, chatting, laughing, singing, dancing, and just enjoying life away from their day-to-day job.
Yeah.
So if we've had an idea in the UK, along with a reseller over here, that if the people can't go to the show, let's take the show to the people.
Yeah.
In a smaller, more controlled, socially distanced point of view. Every nation's a little bit difficult, a bit different, but hit us up with some comments on what you'd like with that sort of thing as well. See if you think that kind of thing could work, and we can see if we can bring mini events to you, mini events to your region. But the big thing is, as Jason just said, that it's not just technology, it's not just who we represent. Let's make this channel a community.
Yep.
Hit us up with what you want to talk about. The one thing you touched on, mental health, is huge right now. Yep. There's a lot of people struggling. It's an invisible illness that, and most people are too proud to admit that they're struggling. Yep. So let's raise some awareness and have something on that. But we want it to be, I mean, you're the same as I, Jason. We just want it to be a channel for the people. And we want to talk about things. We could sit here for hours like we do every day or every other day and just chat what we think people need. But everyone's different. Everyone's got an opinion. So let's make it enjoyable, because we'll certainly enjoy it.
Yeah, right on. I think it's also necessary to maybe highlight what's coming up. I know that you're on a bit of a vacation in the near future here. 10 days, right? 10 or 11 days.
Yeah.
So next week will be off, but the following week we're gonna spotlight this time slot. Right around 10 o'clock on Thursdays to go live on YouTube and just have a nice half-hour chat on the topic. I know for me, anyways, this first topic is really. I have a soft spot for wedding agents. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it started when I was 17, managing grass. But wedding agents in the Northeast, cool weather climate, sometimes cold weather climates. Winter, we can only wish winter couldn't come soon enough right now with the heat that we deal with. But, I think that our immediate verticals that we're both driving in hit this topic with such strength, whether it be aerial imagery, data management, and most importantly, soil moisture and condition management. And we're gonna be highlighting a physical superintendent that's professional in both of these areas in Michigan. So he's in the cool weather climate at Meadowbrook in Michigan. So Jared Milner will be joining us, and we're excited to interview him and talk with him openly. Get to know Jared a little bit. He's a pretty modest person and humble in the sense of just breaking down and showing us who he is and how he manages turf, and talking openly about our product and just him as a person. So.
Yeah, and we've got the opportunity. We can bring some top superintendents together from the UK and the US. Let's have a bit of a battle on here as well. Everyone loves a bit of banter and a bit of a joke. So let's get some cross continental stuff going on. Have some joint guests on.
I love that idea. Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to start it off, you know, we call football football. Y'all call football soccer, or y'all call soccer football. And I probably screwed that up, but
you were there somewhere. But I know what you were trying to say. Basically, you were trying to say that American football is just rugby with pads.
I know, but it's still a moneymaker. So.
No, I think it's like I keep bleating on it. We've got a tremendous opportunity here, but it's with your soft spot for wetting agents, Jason. It's sort of, I'd suggest another application of penetrant.
Yep.
Just hold the surface up a bit, get rid of that soft spot.
Yep. I like what you did there. Brilliant. Well, hey, I know you had a hard stop here, and I want to honor that. So I will let you go. I wish you the best on your mini vacation and or elongated vacation, and enjoy your time. So
brilliant. Yeah, let's make this work, and just let's see what feedback we can get, and make this a channel for the people.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Thanks so much.
Great to see you as always.
All right.